Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome. My name is Matt Wedstein. I'm the president of Cabrillo College, and it's my pleasure to thank you all for being here, and I'm thrilled to welcome our newest Cabrillo students to our campus and to the next chapter in their education today. We're here to recognize the Au family and celebrate the recipients of the 2019 American Dream Scholarships. For 30 years, this is the 30th year, the Au family has been supporting Santa Cruz County's high school seniors that come to Cabrillo College through the American Dream Scholarship. Not only are we celebrating the 30th year of the American Dream Scholarships, but this year, a total of 120 high school seniors will receive this award. That is fantastic. Thank you. I want to say thank you to the Au family for their incredible generosity that allows our local youth to achieve a college education here at Cabrillo. And I'm going to ask members of the Au family to stand up and be recognized, and hopefully you can hold your applause while they stand and remain standing until the end. So today we're honored to recognize first George Au Jr., Gail Michaelis Au, David Au, Judy Au, Karen Au, Patty Lee, William Au, Erica Au, Weston Au and Jaden Au, and Benjamin Au, Tori Au, Jackson Au, Nathaniel Au, and then we have Andrew Au, so Andrew, Alexis Au, Zachary as well, Matthew Turner, Janet Turner, let's see, Emil Turner and Rosalie Turner. Thank you all for being here today. The Au family is an incredible source of inspiration to us, to our students, to our college, and to our community. I want to thank you for helping so many of our students in our local community and helping them to achieve the dream of attending our college. So thank you again. The other thing I'd like to do just as an opener is to introduce some of the leadership of Cabrillo College here with us today. We have 3 trustees in attendance. Ed Banks, Donna Zeal, and Leticia Mendoza, I think are all up there. Thank you so much. And did I miss one? All right, thank you so much for being here as well. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the Cabrillo Foundation Board President, William Au, who I'd like to invite to the podium to say a few words.
Thank you, Matt. It's been a pleasure working with him these last years on the board. It is my great honor and privilege to be here today to celebrate the achievement of these 2019 American Dream Scholarship recipients. The mission of Cabrillo College Foundation is to support Cabrillo students. As president of the foundation board, I am gratified to see all these young students who have come to Cabrillo College to pursue higher education, to hone their skills, achieve career goals, so they can make a positive difference in this world. The American Dream Scholarship recipients will each receive $500 to help them ease the financial burden of college, but equally as important, to let these students know that they have moral support from the community that wants to see them grow, flourish, and succeed in life. We believe them. We believe helping others makes for a better society and highlights what is best in this country. That when you succeed, to share with others. We encourage you to do the same. This American Dream ceremony is particularly special in that we're celebrating the 30th year of this scholarship. It has been incredible to watch and participate in the evolution of the spark of an idea between my grandparents Emily and George Au, my father George Au, and with the encouragement and support of the entire Au family. To witness the appreciation and impact to the original 20 recipients over the years, recipients, and repeated each year for decades to what has evolved to over 120 students per year, totaling over 1,600 students who have received this award over the last 30 years. My family has been so fortunate to have created success and a means to help, with the support of the Cabrillo Foundation, which creates a pathway for students to attend such a wonderful community college. As you heard in the news Sunday about the 2019 class of Morehouse College, we hope that you will become wildly successful and be the next Robert F. Smith, and we challenge you to continue to pay it forward. Regardless of where you come from or where your life's journey takes you, whatever means you have in your power, be it financial, community service, guiding or teaching others, if done with compassion, conviction, and with good intentions, all contribute to making our society better. The journey you're about to take will be challenging and stressful, but the satisfaction and the rewards are more than worth it. We wish you good fortune for the future. Congratulations.
Thank you, William. Well, we're very excited to welcome back today some of the former students who received the American Dream Scholarships in the early days of their offering to talk about their lives and how the scholarship has impacted their lives. So first up, we have Sharonda Hawkins, who received the American Dream Scholarship in 1993. Please join me in welcoming Sharonda.
Good evening, everybody. Being a recipient of the American Dream Scholarship was a blessing. I was the oldest of three. My mom couldn't afford to help fund my college education because she just didn't have the money. Receiving the scholarship was the beginning of my college education, as well as the start of my journey into my career. In 1993, I planned to major in journalism, starting at Cabrillo College. I was excited about furthering my education. Unfortunately, after attending Cabrillo for a few years, I had to put my education on hold to work full-time. Several years later, I returned to school in the Bay Area, taking classes part-time, and finally graduating in 2003 with a degree in business administration. In 2004, I took a temporary position with Driscoll's in Watsonville. Eventually, I became a permanent employee, leading to my current position of Workplace Services Supervisor. I'm responsible for managing the day-to-day operations of quite a few office buildings, some of which are actually owned by the Owl family. So I make sure that rent is paid. There's a special place in my heart for the Owl family. The American Dream Scholarship provided the most important part of my journey, a start. I don't know how many detours are in my path, but I will continue on this journey until I reach my final destination, achieving the American dream. To the Owl family, thank you for your generosity. Thank you for allowing me to be a recipient. Thank you for having a positive impact on my journey. Congratulations to all of the 2019 American Dream Scholarship recipients. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharonda. So next up, we'll hear from Drew Fry. Drew received the American Dream Scholarship 10 years ago, so please welcome to the stage, Drew.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is such an honor to be back. It's terrifying to think that it's been 10 years, but even more than that, it's very sweet and very nostalgic. For me, to be awarded the American Dream Scholarship was an act of compassion for me. When I was 17, not particularly confident in myself, trying to make my way in this world, and it really opened my heart and opened my eyes to the possibilities here at Cabrillo and beyond. The past 10 years have been more than I ever could have dreamed of back when I was 17. And so thank you so much to the Owl family. Congratulations to everyone who's being welcomed into this club of American Dream Scholarship recipients. And I want to share with you a little bit about where my life went after I got the American Dream Scholarship. As I earned my associate's degree in anthropology, I worked part-time at a school on the west side, as well as I wrote for the Cabrillo Voice newspaper, and even once I performed on this stage in a guitar ensemble. I'm not a musician. After that, after I got my degree, I took a year off, and while applying to transfer to four-year universities, I worked full-time actually, as an intern at a nonprofit in Seattle. But at the end of that year, I had the honor of being accepted to UCLA. Go Bruins. And at UCLA, the skills that I honed here at Cabrillo served me very well. I got my first taste of political work, which is how I support myself today as a community organizer. I did a travel study in Brazil, Rio, learning something called Theater of the Oppressed. And I encourage all of you, if you have a chance to do travel study, please do it. Either here or if you transfer, do a travel study. It was life-changing for me. And I also became a professional wilderness guide, which I did not think I was ever going to do. Just one opportunity really led to the next, and I finally got my bachelor's degree. After I finished UCLA, I got accepted to an art fellowship in Shanghai, China, where I spent 6 months learning some Mandarin Chinese, as well as working at a school for the deaf, teaching them the same theater of the oppressed that I learned when I was in Brazil doing my travel study. And then when I returned to the States, I got involved doing the work that I'm doing today. It's related to the political work that I first did at UCLA, and it's an anti-jail expansion campaign. I'm working as a consultant in Los Angeles, which has the largest jail system in the entire world, and we're working to try to redirect some of the resources from that very large jail system into preventative measures. Most of the people in jail in Los Angeles are either homeless, mentally ill, or addicted to drugs, and jail makes all of those things much, much worse. So next March, LA is going to have a chance to vote on forcing the city to research alternatives to incarceration for these targeted communities. As I look back 10 years ago, when I got this act of compassion, this scholarship, I never could have dreamed that I would be working, trying to put my beliefs and my heart out into the world on behalf of people that are really struggling in jail. But I really thank you so much to the Al family for believing in me enough to believe in myself, and I hope all of you can take this opportunity and follow your dreams too.
Thank you, Drew. I think I heard a few rounds of applause go up when UCLA was mentioned. Little known, but I think George graduated from UCLA with an MBA, if I remember correctly, years ago. Go Bruins. Well, we have a big announcement that I'm thrilled to share with you today. The American Dream Scholarship Program has impacted and inspired our community so much that our friends and fellow community members, Patty and Brian Herman, have stepped up to offer an additional $500 scholarship to students who are here today who continue at Cabrillo in their second year of studies. The Hermans cannot be here today to join us, but please thank them for their generosity with a big round of applause for their care. And to recognize that generosity from the Hermans, we have two students who will be the beneficiaries of the Hermans' generosity who've received the American Dream Award last year and are Cabrillo students today. So I'd like you to welcome Mia Alonso and Leslie Rodriguez to say a few words.
Hello everyone, as you've been told, my name is Mia Alonso. I am currently at the tail end of my second semester here at Cabrillo, and I plan on staying for about 3 more. I'm in the process of getting an associate's degree in general science right now, and when I transfer, I'm planning on getting a bachelor's in environmental studies. I hope to do that at UC Santa Barbara, although that may change. It mostly depends on the financial aid they offer down there, because I would like to wind up in as little debt as possible by the time I graduate. But speaking of financial aid, I want to take the time right now to thank both the Au family and the Herman family for your generosity. You are greatly, greatly appreciated and have been an immense help to me and a whole bunch of other people. I mean, I spent like all of the money from last year on books for one semester, which was one less thing my family and I had to worry about, so I'm very grateful for that. I said this almost word for word last year, and I'm going to say it again because it still applies. Every bit of financial aid my family and I, and families like ours, get counts for something. I mean, the cost of housing is continuously increasing, and that's probably not going to change anytime soon. I don't want to come across as a Debbie Downer, but based on the current state of our environment, we as humans might just disappear before we collectively agree on a solution for any of our problems. So yeah, depending on your point of view, $500 may not seem like much, but really, it's the difference between making rent and losing your home. Thank you again to the Au and Herman families. Not to be cheesy or anything, but words can't quite express how helpful you have been and are going to be. Thank you to those of you who helped put this whole ceremony together, and thank you to everyone who came today, whether you're paying attention or not. No shame either way. Thank you.
Good day everyone. My name is Leslie Rodriguez. I have begun my undergraduate career in computer science at Cabrillo College and plan to transfer to a four-year university. My plans at this stage are to complete the transferable major prep units in computer science so that I can transfer to a four-year university and attain a bachelor's degree in computer science as a software engineer. Over the last year, the American Dream Scholarship has helped me relieve the burden of paying for textbooks and tuition so I can focus on my studies. This coming school year, I am grateful to receive the Brian and Patty Herman Scholarship that will help me pay for school materials and tuition. I am certain that my education pursuit will not be possible without the generosity support of the O family and the Herman family have provided. The American Dream Scholarship and the Brian and Patty Herman Scholarship has helped me to be fully committed to my education and helped me be one step closer to becoming a software engineer. Thank you to the L family and the Herman family for making the scholarship possible.
So now we get to hear from a few of our incoming Cabrillo students and American Dream Scholarship recipients who are going to share their thoughts. And we'll start with Jose Andrade. Jose?
So, good evening, everyone. My name is Jose Andrade, and I'm currently concluding my last 2 weeks at Watsonville High School. First, I would like to add that I'm a first-generation student going to college. I'm also a migrant student, so I was raised in Mexico and moved here when I was 9 years old. I chose to come to Cabrillo because I wanted to stay close to my family. Also, I'm not sure what major I want to go into yet, so I want to take the time to explore my options a little bit more at Cabrillo. I look forward to being an active student at Cabrillo by joining clubs and maybe even play sports because I really enjoy playing football and track and field at Watsonville High. I want to get my general education here at Cabrillo. I'm finally decided what I want to major in. My future goal is to transfer to a four-year university, most likely like San Jose State University, to major in electrical engineer or mechanical engineer. This scholarship is going to help me a lot financially in order to buy the materials necessary for me to be successful at Cabrillo. Finally, thank you, George Au Jr. and the Au family for making the American Dream Scholarships possible. I cannot express my gratitude enough to give us the extra boost of motivation to keep working towards our dreams. Now, I'm going to say in Spanish. Buenas tardes a todos, mi nombre es José Andrade y actualmente estoy concluyendo mis últimas 2 semanas en la escuela secundaria Watsonville. Primero me gustaría agregar que soy un estudiante de primera generación que ingresa a la universidad. También soy un estudiante migrante, crecí en México y me mudé aquí cuando tenía 9 años. Elegí venir a Cabrillo porque quería estar cerca de mi familia. Además, aún no estoy seguro de qué especialidad quiero hacer, así que quiero tomar el tiempo para explorar un poco más de mis opciones en Cabrillo. Espero poder ser un estudiante activo en Cabrillo, uniéndome a clubes e incluso practicando deportes, porque realmente disfruté jugando al fútbol y haciendo atletismo en la preparatoria Watsonville. Quiero obtener mi educación general aquí en Cabrillo y finalmente decidí en qué especializarme. Mi meta futura es transferirme a una universidad de 4 años, como la Universidad de San José, y para especializarme en ingeniería eléctrica o ingeniería mecánica. Finalmente, gracias a George Au Jr. y la familia Au por hacer posible las becas American Dream. No puedo expresar mi gratitud y suficiente. Todos ustedes nos dan el impulso adicional de motivación para seguir trabajando por nuestros sueños. Gracias. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Kalia Alexio, and I'm currently going to Aptos High School. I chose to attend Cabrillo so I can earn my associate's degree and then transfer to a 4-year university. I'm currently enrolled in the honors transfer program, and I'm looking forward to be challenged in honors classes and figuring out what I want to major in, as I'm currently undecided. I'm looking forward to attending Cabrillo because I've heard the professors are outstanding, and I want to become more connected to my community through clubs and activities. I would like to thank the Owl family for making this scholarship possible for myself and other students, and continuing to make Cabrillo the great school that it is for our community. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Rosario Sosa Fuentes, and I will be graduating from Santa Cruz High in a few days and will be an incoming Seahawk in the fall of 2019. From as early as I can remember, my parents have always encouraged my sisters and I to go to college in order to obtain a higher education. They have instilled us with the notion that education serves as a catalyst for freedom and change, and is a way that we can achieve prosperity and dismantle ignorance. I believe that my parents' thirst for higher education for their daughters is rooted deeply in the fact that they grew up in a poor and rural part of Mexico and had to prioritize working for their own family before going to school themselves. My parents' remorse today holds me accountable for the motivation I feel towards higher education, and as I continue with my studies, it is this knowledge and power that has planted a seed of self-realization that education truly means everything to me. As an immigrant and the experiences I and people like me continue to have in the world, I want to ensure that all human beings, regardless of where they come from, are guaranteed human rights. Being a DACA recipient, working part-time in high school, and constantly having to worry about whether I will see my loved ones for one more day has inspired me to fight for all human beings. It is also why I would like to earn an associate's degree in political science at Cabrillo, transfer to a 4-year, and attend law school in order to become an attorney, because Cabrillo is affordable and rich in its culture and class offerings. I also know that Cabrillo will prove to be beneficial to myself because it offers so many different classes, clubs, and support groups that are genuinely there for the success of each student. I want to fight for people like my parents and for the countless others whose voices go unheard in our society and government. However, most importantly, I just want to make my parents proud of who I am becoming, and I want their sacrifices to be compensated. I am confident this scholarship will help me achieve this dream by not only alleviating costs for tuition for myself and my family, but it will inevitably give me and recipients of this award a sense of hope to continue with our studies. Thank you, George Au and the Au family, for making my continuation into higher education a possibility.
start off, I would like to say a huge thank you to George Au Jr. and the rest of the Au family for making this scholarship a possibility. My name is Rachel Woodthorpe, and I am currently a senior at San Lorenzo Valley High School. I grew up surrounded by a lot of family, but for the most part, it was just my mom and I. And at times, things could get hard, but I'm so very thankful to have such a supportive family that was always willing to lend a hand and help. At the beginning of this year, I had no idea what college I wanted to attend. And all the colleges that I was looking into, I was worried that even with scholarships and financial aid, they might still put my family in a tight spot. After a few months of discussions with my family and counselors at my school, I finally made the decision to attend Cabrillo College. And to be completely honest, I was truly amazed at all the great programs and opportunities Cabrillo would be able to provide for me. So as of next fall, I'm extremely excited and proud to be furthering my education at Cabrillo, where I'm planning on focusing my studies in psychology. My overall goal for myself, though, would be attending Cabrillo for 2 years and then transferring to Grand Canyon University in Arizona, where I could then study not only psychology, but also criminology and forensic psychology. For me, receiving the scholarship was such an amazing honor and truly made me feel that the goals I had set for myself are even closer to being achieved. So once again, I would like to say a huge thank you to the Au family for giving me and everyone else here the opportunity to receive this scholarship. Thank you so much.
Hello. First, I would like to say it's an honor to be president this day. My name is Yvonne Silva Cornejo, and I attend Delta Charter School, but also currently enrolled in 2 Cabrillo classes. I am first in my family to go to college and trying to set a good example for my little sisters who are somewhere around here. I would like to have a career in criminal justice or business, and I am exploring those options by attending Cabrillo College. And once I choose my career, I plan to transfer to a 4-year university to pursue my bachelor's degree. My hope is to have a degree and a good job to support myself and my family as well. The Cabrillo American Dream Scholarship can help me pay for my books and supplies as well. I am grateful to George Au Jr. and the Au family for making this possible for me, and also giving me the opportunity to get my first ever scholarship out of many. Thank you again for giving me this opportunity. And now for my Spanish speakers. Mi nombre es Yvonne Silva Cornejo, voy a Delta Charter School y también igual tomando clases en Cabrillo. Yo soy la primera en ir en colegio y tratando de ser un buen ejemplo para mis hermanitas, y quiero tener una carrera en justicia criminal o negocios. Yendo a Cabrillo, estoy explorando esas opciones para experimentar mi experiencia en siendo un estudiante en colegio y también ayudarme para ir a una universidad de 4 años. Quiero agradecerle a George Au y su familia por hacer esta oportunidad posible para mí. Gracias.
Good evening. My name is Angela Anaya Soto. I am a senior at Watsonville High School. It is a pleasure to be a few minutes away from receiving the Cabrillo American Dream Scholarship, and an honor being up on stage to say a few words. I come from a family of 6, 2 sisters, a brother, and very traditional Mexican parents. Having traditional Mexican parents was and is not always easy. To my advantage, this inspired me to become mature and transition from childhood to adulthood at an early stage. With maturity has come responsibility, and I have learned to be responsible for setting my own goals and reaching them. My parents are agricultural workers due to not having open doors to an education. They have always pushed my siblings and I to obtain an education. They could not always help us with homework or projects, but always made sure to be there for us and push us to do our best. Cabrillo College has always been on my mind. Being close to home and staying connected to my community was always a goal of mine. At Cabrillo, I can further improve my skills, take classes at my level, and receive extra help if needed. The large amount of counselors that will be able, when I need help to stay on track, make it less uncomfortable to face a new chapter in my life. I was thrilled when notified I was receiving the American Dream Scholarship. A load of my financial need has been taken away. I will be able to pay for classes or class materials, allowing me to not worry and focus on my education. I would like to thank George Au Jr. and the Au family for making the American Dream Scholarship possible for me and all the students present here today. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Elias Escobar, and first, I want to thank George Au Jr. and the Au family for making the American Dream Scholarship possible for us. I'm currently attending Bahara Valley High School, and I only been here in this country for about 2.5 years. And within this short period of time, I faced many new challenges and experiences that I could never imagine I was going to live. I'm from El Salvador, and my family and I decided to migrate to this country in 2016. As you may know, my country is going through a massive period of violence, and for young men like me, it is almost impossible to have a successful life. And joining gangs seems to be the only option for so many. Coming to the United States was the hardest decision I could ever made because it meant starting a new life without some of my family members and all my childhood friends. I had to leave them behind to have a better future, and now I realize that it has been the best of all my decisions. I have found so many amazing people that with their help and support and guidance have encouraged me to continue my studies. Staying at Cabrillo will be the first step for my future career as a veterinarian. I want to study at Cabrillo for 2 years and then transfer to UC Davis. And of course, I know most students, including myself, will be worried about the financial cost of education. But with a scholarship like the American Dream, we can focus on our education without having the need to work for our necessities. Finally, I also want to thank my mother, who has sacrificed herself for me and my sister, leaving my 3 little brothers in El Salvador, so we can now have better opportunities. Also, I want to encourage George Au Jr. and the Au family to continue supporting students with the American Dream Scholarship because it really helped us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, students, and congratulations on your achievements. I look forward to seeing you here on campus in the fall semester. Well, you may have noticed a slight costume change. That's because at this time we have a special presentation and recognition for the incredible impact that the American Dream Scholarship Program has had on Cabrillo and our students. And in doing so, I'd like to ask at this time George Au to join me on stage. George believes in the power of education and the American dream. After graduating from high school in 1960, he received an associate's degree from Monterey Peninsula Community College and a bachelor's from San Francisco State University and a master's in business administration from UCLA. George is a successful product of the community college system and a model for how far you can go with a college education. The American dream is everyone's right to achieve their full potential and to contribute to our society. And George Au Jr. and his family embody the American dream, and we are so grateful for their incredible generosity that helps our students achieve their full potential through the American Dream Scholarships. So it's my distinct honor and pleasure today to award Cabrillo's first honorary degree to the founder of the American Dream Scholarship, the patriarch of this wonderful family, George Au Jr. George, in recognition of the incredible impact that you and your family has made at Cabrillo, and under the authority of the state of California, by unanimous vote of the Board of Trustees and unanimous consent of the Faculty Senate, I hereby award you this honorary degree of liberal arts and sciences with distinction. And now let's hear a few words from George Au Jr.
I'm completely surprised and I'm completely honored. I couldn't think of anything better because I really, really love Cabrillo. Cabrillo has helped dozens of people in our family. We had a faculty member here, George Lee, Patty's dad, taught here for a while, and like I said, dozens of people from our family have gone through Cabrillo. And we still take classes from Cabrillo at every age. How many years ago has it been? 59 years ago, I was a senior in high school. And I was just like you. I didn't know where I was going. And the money that we give out, $500, isn't very much. It'll buy you some books. But what we really want to do is encourage you, to let you know that there are people out there, the whole society wants you to succeed. It's not going to be easy, but it's simple. Just know that you can do it, do your best, and go as far as you can. And then when you do, you can help out yourself, your family, and the community too. Cabrillo, I am really, really proud to be an honorary fellow. I think we should go ahead and give out these awards. Family members who are going to help with the medallions, please come up and we'll start the process. Okay. This is such a big treat for my family. So we want to introduce them to the process. So we are going to have family members of all ages helping out and taking part. From my age, which is 76, to 2 members who are 3. Actually, is Rosie 3? Just turned 3, so we have 3 3-year-olds. Okay. So Ben and Andrew and Weston and William, you guys help organize everybody. What a crew. What a crew. Okay. So we are going to begin. Rachel Woodthorpe. Angela Anaya Soto. Yvonne Silva Cornejo. Rosario Sosa Fuentes. Jose Andrade. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but Kalia Alexo, help me. Alexio, thank you. Jesus Escobar. Alejandro Acevedo. Hey, Alejandro, you gotta shake my hand because I'm gonna give you inspiration. Good luck. Paola Anaya Zamora. Monica Alvarez Herrera. Madeline Farias. Juan Bonilla Lopez. Delilah Benavides. Jasmine Calderon. Juan Pablo Chavez. Jocelyn Dominguez. Perla Cruz Juarez. Fernando Garcia. Angel Gonzalez. Anthony Anaya. Karina Cruz. Montserrat Avalos Bernabe. Julian Baserto. How do you say it? Denix Acosta. Brianna Garcia Rodriguez. Maria Hernandez. Maria Geronimo. Destiny Juarez. Ernestina Lopez Guzman. Rosa Miranda. Wendy Murillo. Kenia Lopez. Leonardo Martinez. Andre Gutierrez. Michael Lafont. How do you say it? Gage Harris. Jaime Lopez. Jasmine Ixta. Alexa Gonzalez. Ivan Guzman. Aldo Gonzalez. Victoria Melise. Diego Moreno. Gilberto Montañez. Sasha Levy. Jorge Lopez. Carlos Rodriguez. Andrea Ortiz. Daniel Salgado. Elizabeth Patton. Jaslyn Martinez. Yvette Mendez. Edwin Mata. Kevin Murillo. Christopher Lopez. Fritzy Ortega. Jennifer Perez. Jessica Malagón Serrano. Rudy Montezoca Vera. Armani Mendoza. Juan Valencia. Matthew Romo. Ricardo Ramirez. Jasmine Zamora. Tanya Vega Zambrano. Bayron Rivas. Angel Sanchez. Yara Magana Ramirez. Crystal Vega. Emma Zambrano. Stacy Zurita. Lyle Vachon. What a wonderful crew. I salute all the moms and dads and the rest of the family and friends out there. You guys have done a fabulous job up here. So what I say to the students usually is, I'm giving you my love and inspiration so that you will do well. Actually, what they're doing for me is they're giving me their good energy. And so this is a wonderful, wonderful exchange. So thank you for coming. We're going to take some photos. Everybody stand where they are. What we're going to do is we're probably going to move the tables, and we're going to take some photos here. Afterwards, I don't know if it's raining or not outside, but mingle around, say hi to people, come by and say hi to the family. We always enjoy meeting you. You guys who came, thank you for coming. Sharonda and Drew and Amelia and Leslie. It's so great to hear from you and see you, and I really appreciate you getting our checks. They're never late, you know. So that's great, Sharonda. And what great things that you're doing, Drew. You are changing the world. Everybody's changing the world, but it sounds like you're doing it on a very large scale. So we're going to take some pictures.